everyone, I'm Shalaka Pawar and you are watching The True Gourmand. And in today's episode, I'm gonna make sukka chicken our home style, that is Maharashtrian style. So let's get started.
Now first thing, I have half a kg of curry cut chicken. To this chicken, I'm gonna add in salt. So basically we are marinating this chicken for some time. And it's a very simple marination with just salt, some turmeric, like so. And then along with this, I'm going to add in some ginger garlic paste. Here you go. Now once all of this is added, I'm just going to rub the salt, the turmeric and ginger garlic paste to this chicken. And then just keep this aside for around, 15 minutes is also okay, or half an hour if you have the time. So I'm just going to cover this and keep it aside and move to making the masala for this chicken sukka. Now while the chicken is marinating, I'm going to start making my masala. So for this, I'm going to add around, say, a tablespoon of oil, a little more, in a pan. And in this pan, I'm going to fry in some coconut. So I have mixed dry coconut as well as some fresh coconut in this. And I'm just going to add this and saute this really well till the coconut gets a nice golden brown color. The coconut has got nice golden brown color. I'm just going to take this out in a plate. Now in the same oil, I'm going to add in some onions which I have thinly sliced. And I'm going to fry these till they are golden brown. Fry them on a medium flame, not on a high flame, because we want the onions to cook from within and not just get the brown color. So I'm going to fry these really well. The onions too are now beautifully golden brown. This is the right stage. I'm going to take these onions out in a plate as well. Now I've cooled these onions and the coconut for some time, and once it is cooled down, I'm first going to take the coconut in a mixer grinder jar and I'm going to just pulse this till it becomes a little coarse. Now let's see how this coconut is done. Nice. It's a nice coarse powder. Now at this stage, I'm going to add in the fried onions as well. And then along with the fried onions, I'm going to add in lots of garlic. So this is like almost 20 cloves of garlic in here and 2 inches of ginger. So I'm just going to add all of this here. And along with this, I'm also going to add in lots of freshly chopped coriander. Here you go. Amazing. And now all we need to do is just cover this up again, mix it a little, and then, well, grind it. Now this here is done. I'm just going to open this and show you how the paste looks like. Look. So it becomes like a nice coarse paste, and this is what we want. We've not added any water to this. So I'm just going to close this for now and show you what the next steps are. Now for the next step, I'm going to add in again some oil in the pan, around a tablespoon or so. And then in this oil, I'm going to add in half an onion. So this is a big onion that I've chopped, and I've just added half of this onion here. And I'm going to saute this till the onion becomes light golden brown. Now that the onions are light brown, I'm going to add in 1 tomato in this. Tomato is optional, but I just love the flavor of tomato in my sukka chicken. And I'm just going to fry this till the tomatoes are wilted. Now as you can see, the tomatoes are wilted a bit. At this stage, I'm going to add in this masala that we have ground. Now, a lot of it is already cooked in this masala, so you don't have to really worry about cooking it again, except for the ginger garlic that we had. So I'm just going to mix this well with the onions and tomatoes. Now once the raw smell of ginger and garlic has gone away, I'm going to add in masala. Now this is Malwani masala that I'm adding. I'm going to add like a heaped teaspoon. I want it a little spicy, so I'm adding 2 heaped teaspoons to this. You can also add any chicken masala that you get in the market. You can add kala masala, whatever you like. And then along with this, I'm also going to add in very little salt. We've marinated the chicken in salt, so just little for this masala. That's it. And just so that our masala doesn't burn, I'm going to add in very little water, like so. And then I'm going to cook this really well till this entire masala mixture starts leaving oil. Now the masala has started releasing oil, and as you can see, it's all come together. It's all moving together. So this is nicely cooked. Now at this stage itself, you can add your marinated chicken and cook your chicken with this. But my way of cooking chicken is a little different, and trust me, it's an additional step. But if you do it that way, your sukka chicken is gonna taste bomb. So for now, I'm not adding any chicken into this. In fact, I'm just gonna take this masala out, and I'll show you what the next steps are. Now take a heavy bottom pan or karai, and in this karai, just add lots of oil. Alright, in fact, I'm gonna add a little more. I know it looks like too much oil, but sukka chicken, if you make it in a lot of oil, it's gonna taste amazing. And then in this, I'm gonna add half an onion. So half an onion did go in the masala mix. I'm just gonna increase temperature. And half an onion goes here. And now a pro tip from me, while you're sauteing onions, just add some freshly chopped coriander. Trust me, it's gonna give you such a bomb flavor. And just mix this till the onions turn light golden or pinkish in color. Now once the onion turns nice golden brown, as you can see here, I'm going to add in our marinated chicken in the kadai. Add it on a very high flame, and then on a high flame I'm just going to saute this chicken till it changes some color. Now once the chicken changes its color to white, I'm going to reduce the flame to low and then cover this chicken and cook it for around 10 to 15 minutes till it's completely cooked. Now this chicken was cooking for 15 minutes. We did not add any water. The chicken released its own water, and as you can see, it's now almost completely cooked. Chicken has started leaving the bone, so this is nice. Now if you want, you can add a little water at this stage as well. But before that, I'm going to add in this masala that we had made. All of it, yes. Because this is a masaledar sukka chicken, and then just mix the chicken with this masala. Now you can just saute this chicken in this masala and serve it as is, like a dry, super dry dish. Or if you want, you can add in some water as per your liking. I do add in some water because I like some bit of masala to my sukka chicken. Alright. And then I'm going to let this cook for around 5 minutes so that the masala, the chicken, all of it come together. This has gotten really well together. At this stage, I'm going to add like half a teaspoon of garam masala powder. You can add more if you like a lot of masaledar flavor. And at this stage, I'm going to switch off the gas because everything's done. I'm going to add my favorite ingredient, coriander, to this. And our sukka chicken Maharashtrian style is absolutely ready to eat.
Hope you like this recipe of sukka chicken. Do try it at home and let me know in the comment section how it was. I'll see you guys in the next episode of True Gourmand. Till then, bye-bye.